too bossy.
No, I appreciated the input because
Oh my gosh, you did.
What?
Washing it is always weird. It's good.
We had to do this.
You guys do adults and stuff over here?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yes.
She said yes, but.
We do codes and then we do Breaking Bad News. That was painful to watch. God. I think she wouldn't, like, after I talked to the bad news. We're not talking anymore. I suck. I'm gonna look at my bag one more time.
You're probably not going to do
tell you about
too many deliveries in primary care, right? I didn't know if you had any hospital like coverage or.
Wait, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess you're looking for a job.
You know, honestly, yes, please, please.
No, well, not
I have permission to ignore, so I'm so happy.
You do?
Yeah. I can just ignore it. How'd it go?
How'd it go?
I didn't get to see it. How'd it go?
Oh, I think it was fine. Baby survived. We were a little bit like she said, it was hard to tell tone and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we were truly debating if baby was vigorous or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that was part of it.
So, kind of as a preface, the mannequin does a lot of really good things, right? I mean, compared to regular mannequins, she offers a lot of physiologic feedback, right? But she's not a real baby. So, within those limitations, we've done the best that we can with that. So, yes, the vigorous thing sometimes is a little bit difficult to assess with her. She's not really moving. But then it looks like she's having a seizure, and then everybody thinks she's having a seizure, so it's tough.
Is that what we want? Or we want this one over, right?
Never check these vital signs.
That's...
Is that mom's vital signs?
That's a monitor that you can't see.
Oh.
That's just in the controller.
I was going to say, I didn't really see a monitor.
No, so we don't use them in the delivery room.
That's true.
Deliver.
Okay, is
Two.
what kind of is the amniotic fluid?
She has meconium.
5, yeah.
Okay.
6. Come on,
Is
Susie.
your GBS
Good job, Susie. No, 10.
GBS negative.
negative, and is the baby term?
Yes, she is 39 plus 6.
Anything else?
No, otherwise it's been a normal pregnancy for her. Good job.
All right, let's push.
Okay, I have a meconium stained amniotic fluid, baby is term, and mother is GBS negative.
And how do I do this?
Good job. Okay, just rest. Take some slow deep breaths.
And then just
I
turn
can
that
see the
other one
baby's
over to
head.
the right. Keep going.
I think we're gonna have your baby with the next contraction.
So we're gonna need to,
Okay, you feeling one? All right, let's push.
So what do you need to know from the OB team for any resuscitation that you go to? There are 3 questions that NRP tells us that you need to ask. What are they?
if the baby's term, what color the amniotic fluid is, and I thought it was GBS status, but it might not be.
Not GBS status.
No.
Doesn't hurt to know, but that's not what what's the 3rd question?
Fetal heart tones?
No. How many babies?
I don't know.
Oh.
We want to know
That's a good question.
what the term, what the gestation is, right? Because that tells us what size equipment to set up. We want to know what color the amniotic fluid is because that helps us know whether or not to set up for meconium. And we want to know how many babies because if there's more than one baby, we obviously need more resources and more equipment. You asked what the gestation was and you asked the color of the fluid, and then what did you do with that information?
I went and told the team.
And was everyone clear on what kind of baby you were expecting? Did you assign roles ahead of time?
We did. Or we assigned sides.
Okay. And by the time this baby was born, do you feel like you were well prepared? You had all the equipment that you needed?
I didn't have the suction ready yet. The meconium aspirator on. That was good.
Like, I think the baby got there right when I.
Yeah. All the intubation stuff was right by baby's head that if we needed to intubate.
Okay.
Or not intubate, but suction.
Right.
We have suction.
Intubate and suction first.
Comes baby. Good job.
Push,
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 the baby's
push,
not crying.
push, push. Great job, baby.
So baby's grunting already, so I think we should just dry it, I believe.
Good job, Susie.
Unless you think baby's
She's
not
beautiful.
vigorous.
They're working on her. No good
No
job.
tone.
Go ahead and try.
I think if she doesn't, her arms don't stay down, she'll.
So what do you need to know about this baby?
Whether she has good tone, if she's breathing,
Mm-hmm.
and heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So to be vigorous, her heart rate should be greater than 100. It has to be greater than 100. Some type of respiratory effort, and you all agreed that she had respiratory effort and tone. Right. And I don't know.
So,
I mean, it was really.
no, I mean, I think, you didn't think she had good tone, right? And
Yeah.
you made an assessment on her. And how many of those things do you need to have a vigorous baby?
All three.
All three, right? So was your assessment that she didn't have all three of those?
Initially, we weren't sure that she had all three.
Right. So what do you do in that case?
You would suction.
Did you make the right move? Did you make the right call based on the information that you gathered from the baby?
Yes.
What do you think? Yes. Yeah, definitely, right? In this mannequin, that's tone for her. But you don't you assessed her and she looks a little floppy, so you go with your best assessment. You're the doctor who's right there, right at that moment. Okay.
Very well suction.
Baby's breathing.
Yeah,
Baby's
that's
breathing?
it.
Do you want to stimulate?
And give her the Pitocin.
Give you ball suction.
We're at 44 seconds. Good job, Susie. Can you check the pressure again? Yes, please, Susie. Every 2 minutes.
What happened in that sequence of events?
I think it was my fault, because I always thought,
Well, I'm not saying there's anybody's
well,
fault.
I always thought that if a baby breathes and they have meconium, then you don't intubate, because you
Why?
essentially assume that that's all now in their lungs.
Okay,
You can't really chase it. And so initially I put my hand on the chest just to stabilize the baby,
okay.
but then she was breathing regularly and normal, so I don't know, I thought the point of intubation was kind of lost at that point, but.
I agree with you actually on that point. Why do we intubate these babies? Why do we do direct laryngoscopy and suction on these babies that have
So that they
extreme
don't aspirate meconium in their lungs.
Right. Why is tone important in that? Why is that? Because in the beginning, you said that the baby had a heart rate over 100 and that she had some respiratory effort, but she had low tone. Why do we still intubate with low tone? What does that indicate?
Then that probably means that the gas exchange in the lungs isn't adequate to get oxygen to the rest of the body.
What does that have to do with trying to suction meconium out of the trachea?
If there's meconium in the trachea, it's blocking air exchange.
Okay.
Maybe baby hasn't taken like a gasp yet.
Okay. What else? If I right now have a low heart rate and I'm kind of gasping, but I'm not cognitively aware, I fall over and I'm.
And
What's
then
the concern?
you may not protect the airway.
Yes. Yes. Okay. That's why tone is important in this conversation. So, your initial assessment was the baby had low tone. And I agree with Ken that if there's enough respiratory effort, then she's going to suck the meconium down into her lungs anyway, right? And that's the point of doing direct laryngoscopy and suction, is try to prevent meconium aspiration. So I agree with you, Ken. She probably had enough respiratory effort that I would not have done the intubation.